Greetings, magical souls. Today I was working with my cards and this card fell out. I feel compelled to, to read the message, and it's from Bat Spirit, and it says, "A rebirth is assured." I love bats. They are what I like to call sky puppies. I absolutely love them. And I think that they're such magical little creatures. And I mean, imagine seeing everything from a perspective that is upside down. Interesting fact about bats is that, which many people actually may not know, is that they are almost as essential as bees and birds in terms of pollination. Because bees and birds, well, you do get some nocturnal birds, but for the most part, birds and bees are daytime animals. And I can't think of what that word is, but anyway, we'll leave it there. But bats are nocturnal. And what we have is we have a lot of plants that actually open up at night. They are also nocturnal, so they don't like bloom and open during the day. They do it at night. So there are quite a lot of species of plants and flowers and things like that that are on the planet that only bats can actually pollinate. So anyway, just sharing that little fun fact. So I've tried to find some pictures of bats to share with you while I read this, but I'm going to read it from the book because when you hear it, you'll understand why I feel like this message is so important. So yes, so no tuning in today, but just reading straight from the book. But I feel like I just feel called to do it. So here we go. After something has run its course and died or been released, finished, surrendered, completed, or ended, there is a promise of a new beginning. Rebirth is assured just as night gives way to dawn and the bat emerges from the darkness of a womb-like cave. Bat Spirit has come to remind you that this rebirth is a miraculous one. For the very best elements of what you had to give up in the death of old are still present in this new amazing life forming now. This is the miracle and magic of rebirth in every aspect of your life. That spirit reminds you that at present you are in unknown territory and you may feel as if you are lost. However, you are called to trust that your intuition will be a reliable guide as you give birth to something new and unfamiliar. That spirit has listened in the darkness of night and has heard all your hopes and dreams, your fears and worries, and assures you that this new version of your dream, this move from darkness into light, from lost to found and death to rebirth, comes to fruition with love at its core. That spirit asks you to trust that what seems to have died is actually just shape-shifting into something even more meaningful and wondrous than before. There is a question here that is asked in the book. What are you refusing to let die? That spirit is gently nudging you to let go of your need to cling to the familiar story that has already run its course. A new story is now poised to be born. Perhaps you need to grieve as you say goodbye to something. At least you're saying goodbye to its familiar form. Perhaps you must let go of a part of you that must die so that you can be reborn. This temporary time in the dark doesn't have to be sad or scary. That spirit gives you her powers of perception and awareness as you learn to listen deeply and navigate these unknown caves of temporary emptiness. You will emerge with a new perspective, and Bat Spirit will witness your giving birth to the life that matches the intentions and desires of your heart and your soul. I'm not going to unpack that. However it resonates for you, I think is perfect. See you tomorrow here, just us together. Thank you.